No.
Okay, good morning. I'll go ahead and call the supervisors meeting together. The trustees have nothing on the agenda, so we'll move right to the supervisors agenda. We have a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved. Second.
Any further discussions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. And minutes from last week's meeting.
November 18th, 2024. There was no action taken as drainage district trustees. Chairman Helgevold called the regular meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 9 a.m. Members present were Cluse, Rasmussen, and Helgevold. Motion by Rasmussen, second by Cluse to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Minutes of the previous regular meeting of November 12th, 2024 and special meeting of November 13th, 2024 were read and approved with one correction. Approved claims for payment. Motion by Cluse, second by Rasmussen to receive the monthly revenue report from the Wright County Sheriff. Motion carries. Adam Clemens, Wright County Engineer, gave an update on the secondary roads. There were 18 work orders completed last week. Mowing of the hard surface routes are now complete. Crews are prepping for the detour for Bridge 210, the Boss Quarry, that will be let next week. A few members of the road crew attended winter maintenance workshop that was held in Webster City last week. The Library Association met to give the annual update to the Board of Supervisors. Josephine Miller discussed what the libraries have to offer and what they have accomplished in the past year. They are requesting a 4% funding increase with a $7,000 stipend for the technology to be split among the 5 libraries. This will be considered at budget time. Motion by Rasmussen, second by Cluse to adjourn the meeting. Motion carries.
Any additions or corrections? If not, it will be approved as read. Open forum for the public. Anybody here or online wish to address the board?
Want to introduce our new office manager. She started today, Andrea Jones. So Andrea, if you want to
Welcome.
introduce yourself to everybody. So we have Dean Cluse, Rick Rasmussen, Carl Huggable,
Hello.
and then Ashley Bosch is going to be a new supervisor, and Lynn Wood.
Oh, Andrea Jones, I live in Dallas, it's coming over from a law office, so really excited to get started and.
Cool.
Excellent.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thanks.
Rain is gonna be like mush after today, I can guarantee it,
Yeah.
maybe the first couple hours. So
Yeah.
she already started payroll, so she's going into that. So
Very good.
go around the corner. Sweet. Thank you.
I think Bob has something.
Anybody else for us?
Yes,
Morning, Robert.
I guess I got 2 questions or concerns. Is all the planning and zoning board. I was on the website over the weekend. And they had a scheduled meeting May 6th, but I remember Jeremy told me that he didn't have a quorum, so they never had a meeting. Do they ever meet, or do you guys ever put any pressure on them to try and meet, or do you need new people on the board?
I think they meet when needed, Bob.
I think they've had scheduled meetings over the summer. I don't know what about. You may, Bob, this is Adam. You may want to, call into Jeremy and see, when the last time they met and if they decided anything, okay?
Yeah, because if nothing's on their agenda, they don't meet. They don't meet just to meet. So it's not like a scheduled, board.
Your agendas are also on the county's website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't they put any minutes on the website?
Yes.
If they have a meeting.
There's nothing there now.
They can't put them on until they're approved at the next
Keep in
meeting.
mind, the most recent minutes are not on there until they're
Yeah.
approved.
Yeah.
They have to be approved at the next meeting before they go on, Bob.
Okay, there's nothing for the whole year.
Okay,
Don't believe me, go to the website.
okay.
Was there any labor numbers with Renutrients agreement?
No,
Nope, okay. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
that's Bob.
Thank you.
Okay, 9:15. She's not here yet. We'll go ahead and skip down to improve indemnity certification for Renutrients, TIF area, Agri Park, TIF area, and wind farm. There are 3 TIFs we have.
So we have, for Renutrients, we have interest and a rebate that we paid them.
Okay.
And they also have a reduction of the special assessment that they pay, 15,000, I
Okay.
think that's the road.
Yep.
So, you guys are requesting the maximum that we can collect for that one.
Okay. You wanna do these individually or all at once?
You can do it all at once.
Okay.
Prestige, you have the rebate. And, we went back and got all of the, admin fees for both the RISE loan and the revenue bond loan. And you're requesting 1.2 million for
Okay.
that one.
And that rebate, that Prestige is based on, employees, Bob, and they have to be real Prestige employees, they cannot be, contracted employees.
And the windmills, we just have admin fees that we had to go and grab from prior years. And you're requesting 215,000 for that.
Okay. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Adam,
First item, is approve the, we'll review this, but approve the contract to the lowest bid, for our Voss Quarry Bridge, which is on C-70, down by Voss Quarry. We're replacing that bridge, next year, or this could come in at any time now after we approve this, contract. We're replacing that bridge with a 240 or 264 foot triple span, pre-stressed concrete beam bridge. We had 6 bidders come in. The low bid for the project was $1,737,108.61. That is a tremendous price. We had in the 5-year program, 2.75 million.
wow,
And we had our estimate from our consultant was 2.4, 2.5, somewhere in there. So we are starting to see prices go down for contracts, and this is one of them that we've seen go across. So I would highly recommend to approve this contract and award it to the apparent low bid. It still is an 80-20. We have 80% coming from the raised grant, which we were allotted 2.2 million, but that will go down because it's 80%. And then the other portion will come from our FM, our fund to market funds.
Most, do we say the name or we don't say?
Not until it's approved, so see how confidential,
Okay, got
let's
it.
drive now,
Motion to approve,
to the apparent low bid.
the apparent low bid for, the contract that's listed for the C-70 bridge over the Boone River.
Second.
any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion approved.
Okay, so that apparent low bidder is Peterson Contractors out of Rhinebeck, Iowa. So we'll have that. If there's any questions about that, I'll have that on file. I think I'll have to bring a resolution next week for you guys to allow me to sign it.
Okay.
So I'll go through that. Update, blades are out patrolling as much as possible. With the colder weathers, we're gonna start seeing, a limited amount of time to do that. Truck guys were still out doing the culvert data. You can see down in the, special projects, we have through, Boone, Liberty, Eagle Grove, Vernon, and Pleasant done. So the guys are getting around pretty good. Good busy work for them to get done, and obviously it's great to have the inventory done on those culverts, so we know that they're out there. They were also building traditional snow fences. We have 2 that we go put up. One over on CBD4 that I know of. I can't remember where they put this, the second one. And then we have 24 work orders completed, 15 signs. So you can see that we have a lot of signs down and a lot of signs that need to be replaced. We seem to have that when we go out and mow. Guys try to get close and then they definitely whack one. So, that will happen. So, but that's all I have.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You want these,
No,
you
you,
can have them now.
no, it was awarded, so. Red doesn't mean.
Any, old business, new business, or update on meetings, gentlemen?
I had, Eldora on Friday that I zoomed in on. Then I've got Udmo tomorrow night. And trying to think, I thought I had something else last week. That's all I've had.
I had, the IDDA, board meeting up in Algona on Thursday. Of course, we've got the annual meeting coming up over in Fort Dodge. And I think the new supervisors are registered for that also. We have one person going off of the board, Roger from Cassuth County. And the nominating committees, nominated Brent Adams from, I think he's from Pocahontas County. I work with him on the Midas board.
And the meetings is 6, right?
That's correct. And then Thursday afternoon, I had the Boone River Watershed Management Authority meeting, at the Clarion Library.
Okay, no official meeting. It took Ashley to the Economic Development meeting in Eagle Grove CDC, had her meet some of the business leaders there to get her account of who's who in Eagle Grove. But other than that, I have no meetings. So we will stand in recess until 9:15 to talk to Lifelong Links Director with Elderbridge to give the annual update.
What time is that, Dean, that meeting, 10?
Starts at 9, I think
9.
registration's at, I'll tell you.
There we go. Okay, we're back in session. And we are going to meet with, what's your name?
Sandra Jackson.
Sandra Jackson, and you're with Elderbridge to give us an annual update.
Yes, thank you for having me here this morning. Well, it's been a great year, challenges included, but Elderbridge continues to provide a whole host of congregate and home delivered meals. Those are the two largest served programs in your community, and the increase is continued to be seen year by year. So as far as the other direct services, personal care is another largely utilized service in this community. And what that reflects is that a lot of people still remaining in their homes as long as they can, which is really what our mission is to choose to. And we expect those services to continue at pace and even increase. The challenges over the past year has been funding. Our budget this year is significantly less. As far as like federal and state funding, we've not received any significant increase for 10 years. And so last year's budget, we dipped into reserves, so we don't have that this year. But we do feel that we have been great stewards of the monies. Elderbridge provided $29.99 in services for every dollar county funded. And why that is so important is that we really rely on that to draw down the federal dollars to keep that money in this county. And so that's why it's important for us to continue to utilize that. And so overall, I know budgets are something that is pretty much all about the world right now. And so we just appreciate any support that you guys provide to us, and we're committed to continuing to get creative with ways to fill those gaps. We had a fundraiser last year that yielded $27,000. We submit for and pretty aggressive grants. We got around $90,000 in meal grants because, again, those are the two largest utilized programs in this community. We have a online fundraiser auction in progress now that will be in the early spring. And overall, we're going to continue to utilize grant funding as much as we can. So other than that, I mean, I think budgets, is pretty much understandable by everyone. And, we're going to continue to do the best we can. And we just thank you for all of your support in this community.
So, does Elderbridge kick in on Meals on Wheels? Or I think that's what we would call congregate meals in Clarion.
Yeah, so the biggest ones are the congregate and the home delivered here. As you guys recall, the Iowa Cafe There was no funding to continue that, so those individuals got absorbed into the congregate program. And those are gonna continue to be the largest served in this community. So,
But you guys are part of that. You help pay for that, offset the cost of that.
yes, we
Okay.
do contribute,
All right.
yes. Yeah.
So so dollars spent in, this year is $352,000 in Wright County.
Yes, that is
Okay,
correct.
and then you're requesting $12,000, so it's
That's right.
not a bad bang for the dollar. Okay, we appreciate what you do,
Thank you. We appreciate you.
absolutely. And we'll know more at budget time and,
Absolutely.
okay.
I don't have anything else unless others have questions or.
Any questions, gentlemen?
All right.
Thanks for
Thank you.
coming.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You
and
got
Same
me
to
too.
you.
Safe and be well all.
Stay warm.
That's the main thing. Thank you.
You got.
Anything else before the board? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
So Dean, just while we're also